I thought I would share how I got my first client. And it was back in 2022, late, and I had a job offer. I did the thing where you go, you laid off, apply for a job. Within 3 months, I was rehired, had this job, and after 1 month, the CEO says, well, my friend is available. He was laid off, so I'm going to hire him and I don't need you anymore, even though I had done marketing and sales for a month. But how can you lay somebody off after 30 days? How do you even know if they can do the job or not? Anyway, I was over it. I said, enough already. I was laid off for the last time. I said, I can do better on my own. So I went into LinkedIn and I looked around, and I had not really any intention of posting every day because I just think that's so excessive and it's not necessary. So I went out and was looking at the conversations where I knew the tech founders were at. I knew where they were reading. And so I started commenting and putting my story there about the types of campaigns that I had done, the types of results. And what happened was, all of a sudden, I got an appointment on my calendar. So the link in LinkedIn with the calendar, somebody booked an appointment. So I was really nervous. I went to the call. I'd really tried to prep in advance for what I was offering and the price and all of that. And they hired me for 10 hours a week, part-time, because they couldn't afford a full-time marketer, which was fine by me. So then I just kept on doing what I was doing in LinkedIn, which was commenting in very large audiences where my target audience was at. And pretty soon I got another appointment. And this person said, can you start Monday? And it was Thursday. I'm like, sure. And we got I sent a contract across and we engaged really quickly. And so then I started looking at the system and I'm like, what is going on and how is this working? And the reason it works is because I've been doing social marketing for 20 years. I helped lead the team at Dell for the LinkedIn page. I do social media like I breathe. And so that way that I was just getting out into other people's audiences and attracting, what happened was they would see my comment and they'd say, this person now is my pain. They can help me. They would click over to my profile. They would book a call. It was amazing. And so then others were like, how are you doing this? And so I started teaching and I started coaching people on how to do this. And that's what I've been doing for the last 3 years. So it's not a mystery, but I have a framework around it. And now I have an AI GPT that helps you practice these comments to make them more effective. So if any of that sounds interesting, let me know. You can get your first client too. It's not as hard as it seems. You can also use this to start a side hustle. So maybe you're searching for your next job or you already are employed. You can use this method and to get out there and get a client on the side or sell something on the side, and it's actually easier than you think.